In this video, we are going to discuss Boolean logic. So first we need to understand what is the meaning of Boolean logics. Boolean logic is a form of algebra which is centered around three simple words known as Boolean operators: or, and, not. The logics are based on two things, that is true or false. True means 1 and false means 0. Means it's based on binary number 1 and 0. The Boolean logic was originally developed by George Boole. It is very easy to figure out the truth of an expression, whether it is true or false. Means, is 10 is greater than 5? If yes, then true, that means 1. The values that express only the form of 1 means true, yes, or 0 means false, no. For example, should I go to restaurant or not? Yes or no, true, false, 0, 1. Should I purchase new mobile or not? Means only two answer, yes or no. Means from that you have to select 1. Now we discuss Boolean variable. It is also known as binary variable or logical variable that takes values from Boolean algebra. A Boolean variable can take only one binary value in 1 or 0. 1 means true, yes, 0 means no, false. 1 bit represent one Boolean variable. Boolean constant, sthir, stable, static, stationary, still. This is the other meaning of constant. The values which are stored in binary variables are known as Boolean constant. Therefore, the values are yes, true, 1, or no, false, 0. Boolean operators. There are three operators: and, or, not. Now how the and is going to be denoted in Boolean, how or is going to be denoted in Boolean, how not is going to be denoted in Boolean. And, dot sign. Another one is caret sign, or plus sign is being used, or reverse caret is being used. Not sign is used by, these are the three sign, single quotes. Then there are dash sign at the top. How these signs are going to be used, I'm going to explain that also, but you should know that what is and, or, and not. Now we are going to move to next and we're going to explain each and everything. Means first we discuss and, then or, then not. So first we discuss what is and. And operator is a binary operator that operates on two variable or more than two variables, and the operation performed by and operator is known as logical multiplication. It is a logical multiplication. I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain that with the help of two variable values and find out the result using and operator. Here is the table. This is A, this is B. This is variable A, this is variable B. We have already discussed variable. So this is Boolean variables A, B. Both the side I have written. And A dot B means A and B. This is A and B. You can say that A multiply B, logical multiplication. We put the constant values 0, 0. The constant values 0, 0. 0, 0 means false, false. Then 1, 1 means true, true. Now move to the next variable, that is B. B is going to be 0 means false, then 1 means true, then 0 means false, then 1 means true. I'm going to explain that also in a next slide, that how you put these numbers. Just now I'm just explaining the and format. Now A dot B means A multiply or A and. Now in the case of and, you should know that if the result is true, true, then only the result is going to be true. If there is any one, there is false is there, the result automatically become false. So first is 0, 0 means false, false means false, that is 0. False, true means false. True, false means false. And last, true, true means true. That means 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a concept of and. You should know that and you need to understand the concept also. Now we move to the next one, that is going to be or. A plus sign is going to be used, reverse caret. Now what is the use? OR operator is a binary operator that operates on two or more than two variables, and operation is performed by OR operator is known as logical addition. Plus sign is being used. Now again we are going to use the same two variables and find out the output using the, again we are going to use the two variables values and find the result of OR operator. So we prepare that. This is our sign. A plus B, A plus B means I am going to show you that in a binary form also and true false also. The first line 2 0 2 1 means false first, true 2. Second is 0 1 0 1. Now in the case of OR, if there is any one value is going to be true, the result is going to be automatically true. That means false means 0 0 is going to be false, that means 0. 0 means 0 0 1 false true, that means true. 1 0 true false, that is true, that is 1. And 1 1 is going to be 1, that means 1 1 is 1, 1 0 also 1, 0 1 is also going to be 1, only 0 0 is going to be false. So this is a case of OR. Okay, now we discuss NOT. The sign is given. NOT operator is a unary operator that operates on one variable. An operation performed by NOT operator is known as complementation. It is a complement, means we are going to use one variable and find out the result using NOT operator. NOT is going to change the result from true to false, false to true, means these are the signs that are going to be used. If the result is true and we are going to use NOT, it is automatically convert to false. If the result is false, we use NOT, it's changed to a true. So here it is, A exponent sign means A complement. This is a sign of complement, or a dash sign at the top we can use, that is also going to work. And if the value is 0 1, that means false and true, the result will become 1 and 0, that means true and false. False become true, true becomes false. That is the basic use of NOT. Now we move to the next, and now there is an important thing that is called truth table. Now first we discuss what is truth table, and then we will understand that how we are going to implement in Boolean. A truth table is a mathematical table used to determine if a compound statement is true or false. In a truth table, each statement is typically represented by a letter or variables, means we are going to use the variables, and each statement also has its own corresponding column. It is going to have its own corresponding column in the truth table that lists all the possible truth values in the form of 0 1. I'm going to show you that also, that how it is going to be done. First you need to know that how the truth table is going to be designed. There are three types of truth table that we are going to discuss. Two variable form means A or B. Three variable form A, B, C. Four variable form A, B, C, D. So we discuss one by one all of these three forms in a truth table. Now we move to the how to create the truth table. We should know that how we are going to create a truth table. There are some steps. First step is to creating a truth table is to determine the number of variables. How many variables there are? Are there is 2 variables are there? Are there 3 variables are there? Are there 4 variables are there? First we need to find out. Next is draw the columns for each unique variable. Means if there are 2 variables, 2 columns. If there are 3, then 3 columns. If there are 4, then 4 columns. Next, draw the rows. You have to make the rows also, and you have to calculate according to 2 to the power n, means number of variables. If there are 2 variables, then 2 to the power 2. So that means 4 rows are going to be there. If there are 3 variables, 2 to the power 3. Now comes that how you are going to put the binary numbers. Only 2 things you are going to put, 0 or 1. Write zeros in the first half for the number of rows in the first column. That if you start from the left side, the half rows, number of rows are going to be 0 and half is going to be 1. Next half is going to be 1. Next, what happens when you move to the next column? Same concept is being implemented there also. Write zeros in the first half for number of rows which have 0 in the first column and 1s in the same number. Repeat this pattern till it written for all. Now we will discuss the first one. I am going to explain that in two methods, method 1 also and method 2 also. Whatever is going to be easy, you can use that. Now we are using first two variable form. A and B are two variables. It means two variables, so number of rows are going to be 2 to the power 2, that means 4 rows are going to be there. The first thing is, you have to draw two columns for A and B. Here it is, A and B. This method is from left to right, means first for A, then we move to the B. Now comes how you are going to put the values. The first one, the concept is write 0 in the first half for number of rows in the first column. Number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4. The half is going to be these two. For these two you put the 2 0, 0, 0. And second half is going to have ones. To put 1, 1. Now first column you have filled the values. Now we move to the second, that is B. For the B, write zeros in the first half for number of rows which have zeros. How many zeros are there? These two are 0. So what is the half of these two 0? These two columns. So for these two columns, okay, what is it is written that write 0 in the first half number of rows which have zeros in the first column. So put 0 and 1. Means in these two columns you have to put 1 0 and 1 1. Same concept is been applied here also. For these two 1, there are two columns are there. Again you have to repeat the same thing. 0 and 1. Means first 0 0 1 1, then 0 1 0 1. This is for the first two variable form. Now if you move to the second method for these two variable form. Now same rows, same columns, but we are going to move from right to left. In this case we are going to use the last column, that is B, and then we move to the A. Now what is the concept? Start from the last column and put 0 1 0 1. Means for the last column you just put 0 1 0 1. Now for the next one, now go to the next column to the left. Now move to the left, that is, now move to the left, A. Now again write 0 1 but double the value. Means 0 0 1 1. Means first B is going to be 0 1 0 1, then double the value 0 0 1 1. This is a case when we are using two variable form. Now we talk about three variable form, A, B and C. Now how many rows are going to be there? 2 to the power 3, that means 8 rows are going to be there. So first draw the three columns A, B, C, and there are 8 rows for A, B and C. Now again if I am using the method 1, left to right, what is the first thing? First column half zeros and second half is going to be ones. Means if there are 8 rows are there, half is going to be 4 4. So first half is going to be 4 0 and second half is going to be 4 1. 4 0 4 1. Now next same, this is our 1 2 3 4. 4 0 are there. For this what is the half is? 1 2 1 2. So for first two 0 0 and second two, that is 1 1. Same concept apply for the this case also. This half is going to be 0 0 1 1. Now next 0 0. Now what is the half is? These two columns. So 0 1. For 1 1 0 1. For 0 0 again 0 1. For 1 1 0 1. This is the first method. Now if you move to the next method, that is method number 2, where we start from the right to left to move to the last variable. If there is C, if there is D, then move to the D. Now what is that variable? C. What is the concept? The last column put 0 1 0 1. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, like this. So this is our last. Now what is the next one? Now double the values. Means 0 is going to be 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1. Now again double the value 4 0 4 1. whatever is going to be easy, you use that method. This is method 1 and method 2. Now this is 3 variable form. 4 variable form A, B, C, D means number of rows are 2 to the power 4, 16 rows, 4 columns and 16 rows. Here it is. These are 16 rows and 4 columns. Now we start from the left side. What is the first thing? First column half 0 and half 1. That means 16 are there. So 8 is going to be half. So 8 0 8 1. 8 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 8 1. Now for the next, these 8 are again going to divided 4 4. That means 4 0 and 4 1. For this part also 4 0 4 1. Next, for these 4 0 again divided 2 2 2 0 2 1. For these one 2 0 2 1. For these 4 0 2 0 2 1 and 2 0 2 1. Next is start with these 2 0 1 1. That means 0 1. For next two 0 1. For these two 0 1. For these two 0 1. Next again 0 1 0 1 0 1 and 0 1. This is the method of 4 variable form. Next method 2, start from right. You already know that. In this case, start from the last column. What is that? D, and put 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 in all those 16 rows for D column. Next is going to be double the value. That means 0 1. This 0 is going to be double 0 double 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1, like this. Now for the next, double the 0 again. 4 0 4 1 4 0 4 1. For the next, again double. This is 8 and 8. That means 8 0 8 1. You can use any method. Now we know 2 variable form, 3 variable form and 4 variable form. Now we are going to solve the Boolean expression using the truth table. Rules for evaluating expression from left to right. Evaluation is going to be done. Expression in parenthesis first is going to be evaluated. Perform all the not expression first, then and expressions, and last is going to be or expression. Means from that expression, that is Boolean expression, you have to solve all the not, then and, then last you solve the or. But whatever is inside the brackets are going to be solved first. Question is here, evaluate the Boolean expression A plus B C complement using truth table. Plus sign is for or and B C complement. B C means B dot C complement. It means that is an and is there. You need to understand one thing, when B C like this is given, so you should know that it is a and concept. Just put the dot sign or leave it, but you should know that this is and. Now how many variables are there? A, B and C. There are 3 variables. That means 2 to the power 3, 8 rows. So first you make 3 columns and 8 rows. Here it is. And put the numbers. You know that 0 1 0 1 0 1, then 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 and 0 0 0 1 1. These are the values. We have to use these values to find out the result. And result is A plus B C complement. We have to find out this. Next is, you know that the format, perform all not expression first. First not. How many not are there? Only one. C complement. So put C complement like this and convert all the values of C to complement. That means if 0, it becomes 1. If it is 1, it becomes 0. Again 1 0 1 0 1 0. You know that false true true false. Not sign has been used. You know that not is used to convert the true to false and false to true. Now we solve C complement. What is the next one? All the and expressions. Now and how many and are there? Only one. That is B C complement. That is B multiplied by C or B and C complement. This is B and C complement. That means this is our B and this is our C complement. The values of B are going to be compared with the value of C complement, and we will get BC complement for all these row numbers for the BC complement. One by one you have to solve. First value is 0 and 1. 0 and 1 is going to be 0. You know that false and true always going to be false. Second is 0 0 is 0. Now 1 and 1, there's a true and true, means true, that is 1. Now 1 and 0 means false, that is 0. 0 1 is going to be 0. 0 0 is going to be false, 0. 1 1 1 and 1 0 means false and true. This is true. True, false is always going to be false. Now this has been solved. Now what is our next is? Last is going to be, we have to perform all expressions. Perform all expression. Now what is the last one is A plus B C complement. This is our final. This is our result that we needed because we have already solved everything. Now what is that? Means this A is going to be plus with BC complement. The value of A are going to be compared with the values of BC complement by using OR. That means 0 or 0 is 0. 0 or 0 is going to be 0. 1 and 0. 0 and 1 is, this is false, this is true, result is going to be 1. Now 0 0 is going to be 0, means false false, false in case of OR. Now 1 means true, 0 means false. In case of OR, if the one value is true and second is false, result is always true, that is 1. Now 1 0 again 1 1 1 is going to be 1 and 1 0 again 1. You got the result. This is our final result, means our truth table has been finished. Up to this you have to do it and it is finished, that you got the result also, and these are the values of A plus BC complements. I'm going to explain one more. I'm evaluating one more expression. Now A plus ABC complement plus A complement C complement using truth table. How many variables? Again there are 3 variables, 2 to the power 3, 8 rows. Here are 8 rows and 3 columns, A, B, C. Now what is the first thing? We have to solve all the complements. How many complements are there? A complement and C complement. So we solve first A complement. Means these values of A are going to be converted to A complement. Means all these 0 are going to be 1 and all these 1 are going to be 0. Like this. These are 1 and these are going to be 0. Now what is the next one? Is going to be C complement. Means 0 is going to be 1 and 1 is going to be 0. 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. So we solve A complement, C complement. What is the next part now? We solve the not. Next is the AND. So first we solve A B C complement. Means A B and C complement. So what is that? A B C. This means A and B and C. So their dot sign is going to be used. We know that these are AND conditions. What is the first value of A B C complement? Here that is 0 0 1. You know that in the case of AND, if there are 1 zeros being there, means false condition, so the condition is going to be false. That means 0. What is the next? 0 0 0 0. 0 1 1 is going to be again 0. 0 1 0 is going to be 0. 1 0 1 again 0. 1 0 0 0. Only 1 1 1. This is only the true condition. If there is any false condition is going to be there in case of AND, it automatically becomes a 0. So only 1 is going to be here. 1 1 1 is 1. What is the next? 1 1 0. Again it is going to be 0. So A B C complement values are here. Now what is the next we are going to solve? Yes, that is A complement C complement. A complement C complement. Again these are the AND. 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 0. There are 1 is here and 1 is here. Why? Because 1 1 1 1 means true is true and true is true. Now what is the next? Now we solve this one, this, and now we need a OR. So this is the line A plus A B C complement plus A complement C complement. That means this values of A complement C plus A B C complement and this A are going to be compared with the condition that we are going to use operator, that is, what is that operator? That is OR. So these are the three values 0 0 1. In case of OR, if there is one true condition, so obviously the answer is going to be true, that is 1. What is the next one? 0 0 0 false. What is the next? 0 0 1. Yes, true. What is the next value? 0 0 0 false. What is the next one? 1 0 0. We got one true condition in OR, so answer is true, that is 1. Next is 1 0 0. Answer is true. Next 1 1 0. Answer is true. And last is 1 0 0 1. So here is the final result of this expression, that is A plus A B C complement plus A complement C complement. We solve one more question, and this is going to be to verify using the truth table that x plus y whole complement is equals to x complement y complement. You have to prove that that's LHS is equals to RHS. His left side is equals to right side. So how many variables? 2 variables. That means how many rows? 4 rows. X and y. 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. Next you have to solve, that is, these two complements, x complement and y complement. So we change the values of x 0 0 to 1 1 and 1 1 to 0 0. In a y complement you change 0 to 1 1 to 0 0 1 1 0. Now what you are going to solve first? X plus y, x or y, that means 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 is 1 and 1 1 is 1. So we solve x plus y, x complement y. What is the next? We need to change this to a whole complement, means whole value of x plus y is going to be changed to naught. That means this can be changed. So we got LHS, left hand side value we got, that is this 0 is going to be changed to 1 and all these 3 1 are going to be 0. Now what is the next part? We need RHS. What is that? X complement dot y complement. So these are the values. 1 1 is going to be 1 and 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 0. So now if we compare the values of LHS with RHS, it has been proved that LHS is equals to RH. You have to write down at last this line, that yes, it is proved that the value of LHS is equals to RHS.